Hello, Rockers and Mercuryans. I am terrified right now. I just sat right here in this chair during one of my days of conservatism. This is the 18th day of conservatism, and I sat in a blue-haired liberal chat room on TikTok where they claimed that they need to protect trans people from from cisgendered Republicans. They had to protect them from them. And I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I have to enter in on this chat. And so I did. I signed on and I went and talked and I just wanted to hear what they had to say. And so I played nice and acted as if I don't know much, whatever, just so I can hear what they really were talking about and what their real agenda was. And boy, or they, them, whatever, I got the tea on what is really going on and what their plans are. And I'm very disturbed, to be honest. I'm completely disturbed to my core, which is why I'm just like, I had to make this video. So first of all, when I went on there, I'm thinking, how could you need to save the kids from the Republicans, and Republicans aren't the ones trying to put these youth and these kids under life-altering procedures, surgeries, and medications that are going to shift their existence forever, to change their ability to reproduce, all types of things, mutilate them, by some may say, depends on who may say it. I mean, I see that as mutilation. I don't know other people may see that as, but that's disturbing to think that you would subject kids to that. And so that's what leftist blue-haired liberals apparently think it's okay to do. And so how are the trans people need to be saved from Republicans? Or we're not the ones. We say we don't want any of that. We don't want you shifting your body before you're 18 and of age. And I asked them that. I asked these blue-haired liberals, I said, hey, when do you think is a good time, a good age for someone to know what they are, what gender, whatever they are, what pronoun, all this stuff? And they said that they don't even see an age, that they don't believe that children are property of the parent. Now, I think they're being tricky with the word property. That's not a fair word. I do know that you're responsible for what your child does. So in some way you are, you're responsible. I'm not saying that's property, but they're trying to trick you and make it seem as if like, oh, you're making your kids your property, like they should know what they want. They know what they want. And that's a very slippery slope. Because like I shared with them on the video, when I was younger, I thought I might have an alter ego named Myra, Oh, it's Myra. She's so fierce. She's so fabulous. Oh, look at my, because we were indoctrinated. That just proves that we were indoctrinated with that type of idea that you need to have this feminine version of yourself and you need to like portray it and be like drag or whatever you want to do. But I didn't go through with that. I'm thankful that I don't live in today's time. My mom would have possibly in some states been forced to give me medications that would have changed my life forever. Surgeries that would change my life forever. I love how I am today. I love who I am today. And I feel very solid in that. And in fact, one of these blue-haired liberals on this live, they told me that maybe I should explore more to see if I should change. Even after I told them that I'm happy and I love the way I am, and I was wondering if they believe that other people who were in the same age as I was when I was younger should be making these life-altering decisions, and they really felt like that's okay. They really felt like they really sat there. And I remember the person that was in the live before then, they were just asking simple questions and they were getting attacked. That's why I knew I had to be very careful just to hear what the agenda really is that these people had. And they told me that, there's no choice. When I said I'm glad I didn't choose to take any procedures when I was at a young age, thinking that I could be this alter ego for a moment in time. And they said, well, that's not a choice, and that's different. That's the wrong way of thinking of that. And, they were just ready to attack, ready to be offended at any time they could. So I treaded those waters just to get the tea that we needed. But we need to protect our children from these blue-haired liberal lies. These blue-haired liberal lies will have your child in a world of pain in the future, a world of just confusion and distortion and moralness, And so I just really want you guys to be clear about the agenda that's at hand right now. We're fighting a battle between good and evil. I didn't believe in that before, but it's like it's so evident at this point. It's so evident. And it's funny, these blue-haired liberals who say they're always being attacked and victimizing, they sure were very rude. The way they talked was very like patronizing, and I saw how they shut down other people, and they're just very attacking and just very spiteful. And so I just felt not comfortable there. And I never want to enter a room like that again. I don't even want a friend like that. I don't want anybody in my life that's part of that mindset that it's okay to do what these things to children. Like, this is so painful to know that this is going on. It's really heartbreaking. I do not associate myself with the rainbow community in any way. I'm glad I went on that live today just to kind of see the real truth of what they're really pushing right now, and I'm just beyond disturbed. And they're all just patting each other on the back, like, yeah, we're doing a great thing. That's right. We're protecting. Let me protect you by cutting off your woo-ha. Let me protect you by cutting off your your chest. Let me protect you by digging a hole. Let me dig a hole. Forget building a wall. Let me dig a hole. Because you don't need that pole anymore. It's time for a hole. That's what they want to believe. That's what they want to tell you that is the truth. And I don't believe that is the truth at all. I think that's the biggest lie, and it'll be the detriment of our society going forward. So we really need to be very careful about exposing our youth to these blue-haired liberal lies. Thank you so much for listening, you guys. I just wanted to caution you guys. I'm terrified. I have a nephew of my own. I may have kids of my own someday too, and I'm absolutely terrified. So be careful, you guys. Rock on, Mercuryans.